welcome back to the channel. Today we start another project. This one's a customer's car, Golf R. Customer got in touch saying that his engine was knocking, wanted me to supply an engine and then change it over. So I will show you the engine which is sitting here on a pallet a little bit later. But let's get cracking. As they say, less talk, more action. Let's go. I cannot work with that. So, it's time to get out the Hoover. Right, so now the hoovering done and all the leaves are removed. There's nothing more to do there other than start taking things off this car and get stripping. And there is the replacement engine. Nice 30,800 miles. Had a good old check over, make sure everything's in good condition. Everything's great. So I'll get you into the stand and we'll get onto some time lapse. Okay, I've done a little bit of work off camera just to kind of get myself ahead. You know, it's like when you start to get in the groove. So the grill's off, all the screws for the bumper along the bottom are off. And the same inside the wheel arch with the liners removed there, as you can see. And basically now working on getting the headlights and bumper off. So yeah, I'll add you into the stand and see if I can actually do some time lapse this time for you guys. Right, decided to just get on with the job in hand, and I didn't realise it wasn't still on time lapse. So as you can see here, the front is all off, and everything has been disconnected except for the engine mount this side and the gearbox mount this side. The prop shaft, where's the light gone? Prop shaft bolts down the back there have been undone. The dry shaft bolts are all undone. All the hoses that need to be off are off. Fuel lines off, or fuel line I should say, sorry. Yeah, we're pretty much ready to roll. Just need to get the engine hoist out and get those engine mounts undone, and the engine's ready to come out. So time to get on with it. Right, and there we have it. All in a few hours work. Engine is now out. Ready to start taking a few bits off and dressing this one. So gonna go home now, and tomorrow's clips will show the next steps. Okay, so picking back up where we left off yesterday, today's task is to remove the gearbox from the old engine, and any other bits that I need to take off of this engine. So there's a few water lines and some intake pipes, etc. So I'm going to start with the gearbox, getting that off the engine, and yeah, then on to the next task. So quickly whack this onto a bit of time lapse and you can follow me along for the journey. Okay, another task achieved. Gearbox removed from the engine. What I did find quite interesting and something I wasn't used to, having not worked on one of these before, was that inside the starter motor location in here, there's another hidden bolt. So once I'd thought I'd got all the bolts out, I realised I hadn't, and there was one more left. And obviously to keep everything in place, I've just popped them on the engine here for now, just so that the orientation is correct, as some bolts are longer than others, and you don't want to be putting the wrong bolts in the wrong place. And obviously to make it easy to remove the gearbox, I removed the transfer case as well. Zero oil has come out, although I will be giving this gearbox a service, so giving it a new filter and oil anyway. And then for those that may have never have done or tackled anything like this before, that has got a transfer case on, so like your O2M, O2Q, etc. There's this small bolt here, which basically, let's move that out of the way. Inside that hole there, that's where this is hidden inside. It's what basically keeps this together with the other side. So specifically you need to get a nice long 1/4 inch extension bar with a 6mm Allen key on the end. Won't focus, but yeah, with a 6mm Allen key on the end, so that it can go through the hole to get to the bolt. So now that's been removed, time to get a few more bits off of this engine, a few water hoses, etc. Then get this one stashed in a corner and start looking at transferring bits onto this one. So perhaps a little bit more time lapse for you guys. And there we have it, engine and gearbox sitting back in place. Now I just need to start with all the drive shafts, the prop shaft tightening, various water lines, various boost pipes. I'm going to change the water pump thermostat housing for a fresh new one, full service as well to the gearbox and to the engine. But that's the biggest part of the job out of the way. And now on to the fun stuff. And there's the old engine sitting there. Various, yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on here. That's not very good. The turbo is dead because the wastegate is stuck open. So I doubt this was creating much boost. So yeah, this will be a well and truly well-deserved engine swap for this Golf R.